one made by the same people.
Is that right?
Yeah, Larrabee.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Is it a Canadian Larrabee?
It's made in Vancouver, British Columbia.
There you go. There you go. Well, it's Canadian enough for us. Good to have you all with us, folks. We're tickled to see you here on this beautiful Ozark day. We are Jack and Charlie, and this is Jack and Charlie's Ebb and Flow Band. Our numbers ebb and flow as time goes on. We never know.
That's ebb over
This is Ramblin' Charlie Hawkins, and my name is Frisco Jack. And other members of the band who are with us today, but not always, and sometimes there's even more of us, you know. This young man here in the middle is Dobro Dave Crucell. And yes, thank you very much. We love having him along, playing that old resophonic guitar there.
What they call
Jack, this is a dobro.
Well, I know that. It's the real deal, but, you know, we already talked about where my guitar was made. I thought, no, there's some people take issue with calling them dobros because now they're made by other companies, but that is a real dobro made back pre-war dobro, which he's very proud of. But we can say that with a clear conscience, you see.
and WW2?
Yes, before WW2.
Wow.
And that thing has been around for a while. Dave, however, was made after that date. But anyhow, this young man over here is cousin Sid Meadows on the stand-up bass here. And Sid is normally working back in the Opera House. You know, he worked back in the Opera House. Thank you for that. I didn't mean to cut off your applause, Sidmer. But we are here today. Now, Charlie and I, but in case some of you are returners and regular guests to the Homestead and to the Silver Dollar City, and you come to look down here and expected to see the Homestead Pickers. Any of you in that situation?
Yeah.
They are on a trip in Canada. Believe it or not, yes. They are part of a cultural exchange program. Canada sent us 2 doctors and an agricultural specialist, and we sent them Danny and Ezra. So if you know Danny and Ezra, that means that watch your news programs carefully. There could be troop deployment to the Minnesota border at any time. We don't know whether Canada really realized what they were getting into when they got those 2. Now, when Charlie and I, we play here all summer long on Mondays and Tuesdays when the boys are run off the park, made to go home and see their wives. The wives that are opposed to that, you understand, will be make them do it anyway. But Charlie and I here, when we're not here, we are street musicians. We wander all around the park and play hither and yon, first one place and another. And they finally give us a title. They call us roving minstrels. Woo, ain't that something, yeah. Took us quite a spell to figure out exactly what that title meant. Do you know what a title like that means? Less money. Yes, apparently it don't mean what the title is. If you get one, that's what it means, is less money. But anyhow, we spend a lot of time down here around the old steam train, you see, playing for young folks that are just ready to get on the steam train. But you know, we keep putting in these rides. We put in this wildfire ride a couple of years ago. Goes upside down 3 times and hits speeds over 55 miles an hour. That wasn't scary enough. We put in powder keg. Have you all ridden powder keg? I can tell you ain't. I'll tell you what, we can tell when they come back up the hill from having ridden powder keg. Because the ones that have been on there, they get a free facelift. The hide is all pulled backwards on the skull, see? The young ones looks like their mama, they could be bald and it still looks like their mama made their pigtails too tight. It's kind of like, you know, eyes are kind of like that, you know, got a little quiver when they... But anyhow, there we are at the steam train, and it occurred to us that there's a certain measure of young folks that can't really have a good time on a ride unless they think there's an absolute chance they might die. So, you know, and the truth of the matter is, that old train ain't that scary. It just ain't, you know. And we want everybody to have fun. We want them to have a good time. So what we like to do is right before they get aboard the train, play them a song about a train wreck. We don't tell them that old steam train hits the top speed of about 13 miles an hour on the flat. They find that out. But we send them off, you know, thinking about death and destruction and blood, hair, and teeth all over the rails. And, oh, for a minute or 2, they just have the best old time, you know, thinking they might die. Well, we want them to have fun, you know. This is called The Wrecking of '97.